Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Mark's Chess Climb. My goal is to get to 2000 ELO. All right, so started off the day, played 3 games, so started off the day at 9:40. I've taken a little bit of a jump here from yesterday evening and into today. Won a couple games today and lost this last one for this video. So let's go over it, see what I did wrong, and try to get better. So here we go. All right, so he went ahead and did my pushed up his middle 2 pawns to get the center of the board. I actually like that position in my case, because if he continues to push, looking to take my d-file pawn, I actually like that, because then if he doesn't have his knight out, we can trade queens and he's got to move his king. So I actually like it when they do that. It didn't end up working this time, but that is something that I'm looking for. So in any case, he did not look to take that d-file pawn, and so I just kind of set up just like normal here. All right, so he's kind of made a wall, so that's something I'm seeing right off the bat. Is this wall was something that and I'm not sure how to combat that, honestly. If you have feedback, let me know. Maybe pushing up, like if I see that he's going to try to like make this wall basically on this side, on the left, maybe pushing up that e-file pawn to try to interrupt that a little bit. That's not what I did, but as you can see, right there on the left, that big line of pawns was crucial for this game, I would say. But I castle, and he kind of pulls out, so he's basically fortifying that wall there. I'm trying to take on that one to see if I can't advance my knight, and so that's what we do. Okay, so I pull out my queen just in case his bishop, his green bishop, is looking very active, or it could become very active. So if, obviously he's got to protect that pawn right there. That's how I view it. And it's actually, I believe it's actually preventing him from castling in that spot. So kind of dual purpose there for the queen. Okay, he moves his knight. And I decided to trade here. I probably, if I could go back, probably would change my mind on that, just because that's basically giving him another opportunity to add to this, to his pawn wall here on the left. He did not actually do that, so not sure why. But he clearly wanted to attack my queen, and so he took, and again, he's got another opportunity to add to that wall. So I think that's when I kind of recognized it, unfortunately. Tried to see if he wouldn't take the bait. He didn't. So now he's got those 4 pawns on that diagonal right in a row there. So that proved to be kind of I would say, a big part of this game, because now I've got to kind of work around those. So I pull out my bishop, just thinking that he might want to pull that bishop down if I didn't. And then I'm trying to just see if I can't either open up my rook file, pull up my bishop here onto b5. So that's what I do. He takes, and then that opens up. So as you can see, I'm trying to like pull over here, trying to see if I can't get my pieces, because right now, before this, I've got 3 pieces that are basically inactive, and then the rook on the right can't do much, because I can't attack that pawn in the center on b4 because he's protecting it. So really just having, just a hard time in this mid game trying to activate my pieces just because of that wall there. So I'm doing my best. He takes a pawn, so he goes up right away. I attack, obviously, and I think I knew at this point as well that he has, I've got a pawn hanging here. He moves back. I protect that pawn. And then I think this is where, so this is where I blunder. So for some reason, did not see it. Decided to make a battery with my rook, and he took my knight. So that was, again, just classic. I got to slow down and not blunder. That's what happened here. So in any case, trying to make something happen. I'm going to really try my best not to resign games. You never know what happens, whether it's with stalemates or whatever. Really just trying to avoid doing anything, avoid resigning if at all possible. So I am forced to trade here, unfortunately. So that's, again, kind of an oversight. I should have probably tried to move out of the way, probably to b2, so that I could move out of the way there, but I did not. And then from here, it was really just, doing my best to try to get as many of his pawns so that he couldn't take with, turn them into a queen. So that's kind of what happened, but from here it's basically history. So let's just kind of scroll through here. And then at that point, it's, obviously basically over. I should have probably taken care of that pawn, but obviously I'm trying to juggle 2 sides of pawns here, and get an advantage, and I just caught it to too late. So once he moved his knight, I should have seen that he was going to push that pawn pretty quickly and tried to, you know, do something about it, whether that's attacking that. And obviously right here, I've got a check, so I had to move out of the way. So I think it was game over. I should have gone to f4 here, and I did not. So that was the wrong move. So we're learning. I had plenty of time, so I should have taken my time. And, you know, hopefully I don't make that mistake again here. But let's just finish the game off. Checkmate there. So that was it. I've made some really good progress, though, in this last day. I think I went from like 920 to 940 in this last day here. So, yeah, we'll keep getting better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.